So today I'm going to show you how to replace the 2013 Volkswagen mirror switch. I just bought this off of vwparts.com. I'll go ahead and provide a link in the description for that, as well as the part number. The dealership wanted to charge me about $70 for this, and I was able to get it for about $58. They want to charge me about $300 for service as well, but I was able to buy two tools for $20 total, $10 a piece, and it took me about 15 minutes, but I found there's no YouTube tutorial, so I go ahead and make one. Right here is the Volkswagen door panel. As you can see, the piece is missing, so I've already taken the door panel off and replaced it. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk you guys through that. So before you get started, you're gonna need two tools. The first one is an OEM door remover, door panel remover tool. I bought this for $10 at an AutoZone. You could probably get them at any car store, hardware store, etc. Second tool is a 30mm torque screwdriver. This one's by Husky. Again, I bought an entire kit for $10, but you are going to need the 30mm, which says right there, T30. So right here, I'm just going to take your door remover tool, pop that right off. Don't be afraid of the loud noises. That's something that did scare me, but it's just them popping out of their slots right there. So after you went ahead and removed the door handle panel, you're going to see two screws, one here and one here, and that's where you're going to use your 30mm torque screwdriver. So there's those two. There's also, if you look at the bottom of the door, underneath this little red reflector, there are two more. One right there, one right there. Go ahead and remove those two. I just removed them with this guy, and the bottom two look like this, top two look like that. So what I generally like to do is start in the corner here. You'll see one grommet right here located in the corner. Go ahead and slide this tool right in there, pop it out, and then like to use that tool to kind of pry the panel open. It's not the easiest thing to do. Then go ahead and just run your fingers through. This is where you're going to hear popping. Don't worry, you're not breaking anything if you're not being too forceful. So as you're removing the panel, it's going to come off windowsill, down, around, up, right beneath the top little speaker. Handle's going to be coming off along with it. So as you guys saw, I just slid my fingers all the way around all those grommets. They popped out. So with one person, it can be tricky, and you're just going to want to set the door panel on something elevated as to not put all the pressure on the wires here. Now with the door panel removed, I'm going to go ahead and show you underneath this switch. There's going to be several plugs. It's very, very straightforward. You're going to see an orange plug right there. You'll see my thumb pop right through there. So this orange plug just comes right out from the switch. Just easily unplug that piece, and then you're going to go ahead and push the power switch through the top after it's unplugged. There you go. I just went ahead and plugged this orange plug back into the new door switch, and I'm going to be popping it through the bottom right there. It should just kind of, you'll hear it click into place. Kind of give it a few firm taps on the top, make sure it doesn't push back through. There we go. It's all set. Before putting the door panel back on, I recommend turning the car on and making sure that the mirrors are functioning properly with this switch, because that would not be fun to put it all back just to turn your car on and realize that you didn't plug it in properly or something wasn't working. So also with these door panel grommets here, you're probably going to notice that some came out fully, just like this one, which is what you want. This one came out fully. However, this one did not. You might notice that some of them stuck in the door here. So go ahead, take your door removal tool. I'm not going to be able to show you, but just go ahead and pull it out and slide it right onto the little white grommet here. Once you've done that with all the panels, grommets, excuse me, go ahead and push the entire panel back into the door. So just another quick tip, the door panel is not fully on yet. All it is hanging by the windowsill. When you put it back on, the door panel on the back side has a shape like that, and that hooks onto the door panel. So before you plug any of the grommets back in, go ahead and put the top of the door panel back onto the windowsill underneath this little speaker here, and by just its weight alone and being hooked onto the windowsill, it should hold itself up. From there, you can go ahead and look through the sides of the panel, line up the grommets, and just go ahead and push the entire door back in. So to replace this door handle panel, it's very, very simple. Just go ahead and line it up just like this, and just start from the bottom, just like that. Bottom goes in, and just work your way up. Very simple, very straightforward. You should now have your piece in place here. It should be staying in just fine. Everything should feel solid, just the way it did before you took it all off. If not, that's where you go to your Volkswagen dealership and have them rip you off.